Hey everybody, this is Graybeard Gaming and you're watching Vintage Poorboy on Elm Creek. Well, it is the month of July. We've skipped ahead quite a bit here, guys, because we have a lot of time on our hands and there wasn't a whole lot going on. We did run into a situation, though. I just want to cover the base really quick. We ran into a situation where we had an ungodly amount of pig feed spawning, and I did not realize how much I really actually had. So much, in fact, that if we go and we look, I actually had to start putting it in my silo because I just had so much of it. We're at 82,000 liters. That's ridiculous. So, and it's going to only get worse because look at all this harvesting we've got to do. Barley, oats, wheat, and wheat. So, without any further ado, let's get started and jumping into our barley. I'm going to do this field right here up front. First things first, though, I got to move that cedar. I just realized it's right smack dab in the way of our harvester. We've also got to cut grass, and there's a lot of grass to be cut, in fact. So we'll be doing that as well. I'm not too worried about doing any of the other stuff at this time, but that doesn't mean that, because I think our cattle have plenty of food. So let's go ahead, let's get started on this field over here as it is. And I actually just remembered that the last time we did any sort of harvesting, we were chopping our chaff. So I've got that changed now so that we are going to be able to pick it up. Now, as you can see, I do have a little bit of a curve, and I'll have to go around it. Normally I don't do this edge first. I usually actually go down and do the end here. That's usually the way I go, just because it can get me to this fence a lot easier, but this time we're going to do it this way and see if we can't turn our ass around here like so, and then we'll come back and then just kind of start on a path back and forth. Just trying to answer a question for my father-in-law really quick. So let's go ahead and continue driving up here. And it's looking like all right. right, so yeah, we're just trying to get this field done, and what we'll wind up doing probably is just dumping that directly into the trailer over there to feed to the chickens. I think this field right here probably going to give me about 10,000 liters, not much more than that. Hopefully we can just get through this field with relative ease, and I am gonna just hire a worker for this just to get us through. I'm having a little bit of lag issue. I'm not sure why. I think it's just because of I have quite a bit of stuff parked up over here, so I'm wondering if that's part of the issue. But I have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I want to look at some tractors. I am probably going to buy the IMT, but I do want to see if there's something out there that we can maybe get rid of our Allis-Chalmers, and then we can our 440 Allis-Chalmers, not our D21. So if I'm looking through here, I have been thinking about the 8550, which if you look at this, it has is that the only one? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Allis-Chalmers. I could have swore that that had a 3-point attachment to it. I know this Lizard does. I believe so. Yeah, this Lizard does, which would be fine, I guess. It's not fast, but I was really hoping to stay in that Allis-Chalmers family. I know this one also has the 3-point option, and it does get quite a bit bigger. It does go faster, so this old white might also be an option. I just hate the look of that tractor. I just think it's funky looking, and it doesn't look like it belongs on a tractor. It looks like it belongs on a pulling circuit. But I thought there was another Allis-Chalmers that had a 3-point hitch, and if it's that 8550, I don't think it's gonna matter, because we just simply can't. If it doesn't have 3-point hitch, I'm not gonna, upgrade from our current big Allis-Chalmers. But I had thought, and maybe I was just wrong. And that's our 440. I do apologize for the kids being loud in the background. They're just having some fun today. You guys got to be quiet. So yeah, I think that kind of changes my approach on this. I really thought that there was another 8-wheel Allis-Chalmers, but be that as it may, I am going to go with the IMT if I can find it, because I do want another tractor that can actually handle hauling a decent load of product. Now, this one's an option though, at least. I mean, it does have the 3 points, so maybe we do exchange it out and we get something like this. Yeah, I mean, we can maybe exchange it out for something like this and upgrade. It has the option for front PTO, which I feel is kind of ridiculous. So what I think we'll do is we'll go with the IMT, and we're going to change its main color. No, not to that. I do like that blue, but not enough to jump at it. I think we're going to go with the red. I never do the red. And we will go ahead and change the license plate. Because we can. All right. And we're not going to get the ISARA. One thing I do want to do is I want to upgrade the engine, and I would like to get front weight of 330. Yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and buy that. That's $40,000, which is fine. It's just going to leave us with a couple $100. All right, so we are going to go ahead and jump in this. I do like this. This sounds like an old semi. I mean, it's pretty basic. Nothing fancy about it. It's just going to get us our stuff hauled from our place. And that's all we're asking it to do anyways. But I do enjoy it. This is going to be a long series of harvesting fields just because I'm not certain how else to approach it. So I could cut out a lot of it and just kind of show you the complete aftermath of all the harvesting that's been done, and maybe we'll do that. But I do want to show some of it, especially for each crop type. I feel like that's semi-important to me. But I will go ahead and haul this over this way to pick up this trailer, and it is a good thing though that we are doing barley so that we can actually ensure that we have enough to feed our chickens again for another year. Chickens like to eat. I'm not sure if I'd make more money though selling the barley off the field instead of just giving it all to our chickens. I feel like I might actually make more if I gave it sold it. But sometimes, you know, chickens add something to the farm that I just don't want to lose. So what we'll do is we'll get this guy here parked, and it does look like we're going to have close to 10,000 liters off this field, give or take a little bit, not a lot, but I do think we'll have 10,000 off this field, which would be great, because currently we've got to wait for our autosave. So currently we have 36,000 on hand, which I'm actually hoping to double with this harvest. Sorghum, we are doing okay. We have plenty of that. We have plenty of sugar beet. Oh, so yeah, I mean, all of our wheat's going to go straight into our production. So that will be a huge boost to our economic standing. And of course, our soybeans will be saved, and all of the straw, what I don't need to put into the cattle, will be saved as well. Because if you look, I mean, I am getting probably fairly full on slurry, and I'm going to have to probably clear some out. So yeah, we're over halfway full with slurry. We're going to have to empty that down a bit, but that's fine because we'll spread some on this field, and we have other fields that we'll spread it on. So it's not like it's going to go to waste. We will make sure that it gets used. Get this guy turned, whip its butt around. All right, now we're cooking. Not going to get a whole lot of product off of this, but we should be able to make up the rest on the other section there. And I do think the next thing we will purchase, if we don't buy another tractor, if we don't exchange out our Allis-Chalmers with something, our 440 with something a little bit bigger than or better. I think that IX, is that the IXR? If I remember correctly, we might get that. It's faster. It'll haul our wagons and trailers a lot quicker than anything else we own. So that might become our new yard trailer hauler. The other thing we can do is also look at using that to maybe do some cultivating. I mean, I'm fairly fine with using the plow that we have. It's not the end of the world. We will upgrade our plow when eventually, because the one we have just is going to start taking way too much time to get things done, and I'm not that patient. We'll keep it just to have something as a secondary tool. If there's nothing but plowing to be done, we can hire a worker and we can do plowing as well. I think that's just the easiest way to go about things. Now, as you can see, I was actually fairly accurate about our amount of just over 10,000 liters. So that is lucky. And we are going to be combining fields on the other side there this year, so we will be increasing those dramatically as well, which would be nice. It would really be nice to have additional crop sizes. But what I think I will head off and do is I'm going to take the harvester here, and we're going to head on over towards we're not going to do our wheat fields. We're going to keep on with barley. Let's do one crop type at a time. So we got barley, we've got oats, and we've got wheat. All three of which need to be harvested this month. So, yeah, we might as well get her done. Do it right. We're going to do a couple of headlands here. And we will go down the other side there. Not going to worry about that section yet. I'm just going to do 2 headlands on this one. Well, you know what? We're going to go around the whole field twice. Oh no. And hopefully we can catch all of this, because I think I made my field a little too large and went over the border just a hair. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and continue on getting this field taken care of. Looks like I'm going to have to come in from the other direction on that. Clean that up. But yeah, we will continue on with this harvest, and what I'll do is on the next episode I'm going to update you guys and let you know exactly how much we got on everything. That way there's no surprises. Right now there is no wheat and no oats anywhere, so those ones should be fairly easy to update. And yeah, I won't turn on any productions just until after we've gotten all of that taken care of. And I'm not sure if I should continue to sell the pig feed through the production or what. I feel like it's kind of a gold mine. But if we continue to do it, we could never use it up quickly enough. So that's going to be something that we might just have to continue to do, because I feel like we bought the production and it would be unfair to use it because of something that the game is allowing us to do. So yeah, I mean, we've paid our dues for the first few years. I feel like we owe it now to ourselves to actually be successful. Look at this. This is a huge field at this point, you guys. I think I only need to do one headland, so I might not do that second trip around the edge of the field. We'll kind of see how things go, but I'm thinking once around the whole field should be ample coverage to give us room to turn around, because it's going to be a worker anyways. It's not going to be us. But I might do 2 on the other end because of the light poles. That is something I probably should consider. I'm trying to think of what else we can talk about here, because this is going to be a huge amount of work. I wish that we did a harvest movie. That would be just kind of, you know what? There's nothing stopping us. We could do a harvest movie, and it would be 2-hour-long video, but that would be a fun 2 hours for me. I'd be able to talk to you guys about everything and nothing under the sun. You guys just let me know. Maybe we'll set that up for another year. one trip around the field is going to gain us nearly a full hopper. So that's probably why I will do the front headland, and then we will bring our wagon over here and offload it. Plus I do want to touch up that one corner where we didn't really do a good job because we went over our boundary line a little bit, which is completely my fault. Yeah, I could use a little bit more space on this headland, just so we can turn around, not run into things. So leave in the comments if you guys want to see that for next year. We'll do like a harvest movie, and we will make it. Unfortunately, I can't live stream, but it could be just this massive undertaking, and maybe we'll get 2 harvesters going, because I think we could use another one. I think we're to that point. That might be something we need to look into buying. You guys tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on that. Let's go ahead and back this up. I just want to clean this section up. Excellent. See, we always just have to do a little bit of housekeeping here and there. And we'll head down here, and hopefully we have enough room. It's going to be close. It is definitely going to be close to having enough space to finish this row. Not sure. We are at 96%. I think we're gonna get it. 97, 98. We're at 98%, you guys. Barely squeezed in this headland. So what I'm gonna do is just try and clip that. Doesn't look like I got it. And it doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Alright, well, you win some, you lose some, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull around here, and we will get lined up on that straightaway. We'll hire a guy. It's not going to take them long to fill up, I can tell you that. This is going to be a very long month. We do have to get the barley out this month. That's why I'm starting with that. I believe we have another month for the other 2 crop types. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this wagon over there. I am going to empty it really quick. This has only got just over 10,000 liters. But I think I'm going to take the oats and turn that into flour, and just kind of have fun with it, you know? One thing I don't like about this tractor is it's not very responsive to turning. It is very slow on the turn, so wish that was a little bit better, but it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. All right, we'll get this unloaded and we'll let the AI worker get to work. So I guess that's the end here, guys, for this episode on Vintage Poorboy. This is Graybeard Gaming, wishing you guys the best of days. We'll see you next time.